Welcome back in, everybody. This could be the final game of the day here. We're looking towards a second 2-0 as cybercats just had a great game in that first one. I mean, again, you can't take... Kefdemi had a great start. You can't take that away from them. But Nesphere, the Morphling going like 7-4-1. Astigore 4-2-3. I'm looking at the stats. Yon's, Class and Cruto on a race didn't get any kills on the board. It was all assists. And yeah, after the didn't have the impact that they wanted to, Astigore obviously dropped off to help support out. Nesphere went back to farm. The Medusa just got a free time. There was some rotations. They were looking for the kills onto the side of cybercats, but cybercats were just able to group up as 5 and move themselves around. So we'll see here if cybercats, again, coming into this one as the favourites, if they're just going to be able to clean up here against Kefdemi, or if Kefdemi, if they're going to fight back. We'll find out as we get ourselves into the draft shortly. Everybody looking like they're ready to go. Yeah, we're ready to go. We're ready to get ourselves into the draft. That flick, they're saying that, you know, we're getting ourselves in there shortly, as everyone looks to load in. But yeah, no, cybercats, once that Medusa came online, he was always an item ahead of the Morphling. The Morphling just couldn't catch up. And you like say the items coming through straight into the Manta style, and then Scotty came out after the fact, and there was just so much damage to come through from the Medusa, and then straight away here, Kefdemi. They say, you know what, we don't want to see that Medusa again. We're just like, we'll give it a chill out. We'll wait to see what you guys want to go for. But the Storm Spirit's going to be banning out the Beastmaster, the Bart Rider. So Doom, Techies, Cybercat straight in with the Techies. Doom is still there. The Pangler is still there as well. We've got the Venomancer. We're seeing a couple of... Yeah, seen a bit of play. Bloodseeker's still there as well. If they want to go for this first pick, Bloodseeker on the side of Kefdemi. Wind Ranger, Void Spirit, you know, all the big heroes at the minute.
5 seconds.
Magnus, oh, Magnus, I forgot about the Magnus, because Magnus is usually like the first ban. So Kefdemi, do they want to go in for the Mag here? Because I think if they don't, Cybercats will pick it up in their on their second pick. Kefdemi.
Dire team pick.
Pugna Storm. I know the Storm's already been banned out. So Pugna Doom. But Cybercats. Yeah, did they go for the Magnus here? I wouldn't be surprised to see the Magnus come out. It's just incredibly strong at the minute. After that, maybe pick up a Silencer for yourself on the side of Cybercats as well.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, I should go for the Blood. Okay. So it deals, you know, big counter to the Void Spirit. If the Void Spirit comes out, the Wind Ranger comes out, the Pangolier comes out. Great at dealing with those. Kefdemi, if he tries to get out the Grab Fire on himself, just straight up Blood Right him and then run him down and right click him.
Team ban.
So they ban out the Morphling. And this might not even be the carry Bloodseeker as well. We have been seeing it being played in the off lane as well as the safe lane. So it's still a flex hero. This doesn't have to be that carry Bloodseeker here. They can change their mind about this one.
10 seconds remaining.
As Kefdemi. What do they want to be banning out? Okay, they take the Pango anyway. They ban the Pango anyway, I should say. I wonder if they ban the Magnus in the second phase. Again, Ember Spirit, Void Spirit.
10 seconds remaining.
Could still be there. I'd still, if I was Kefdemi, maybe ban the Silencer out here.
5 seconds remaining.
I just think it's a good anti-engage hero. You know, the Doom jumps in before he gets the Doom off. If you've got the quick fingers, the ult comes out. You stop the Pugna from being able to redrain back into his teammates. You know, if they are getting low and then the Global comes out after that, just stopping that drain in its tracks. So, Cybercat's going to ban out the Ember Spirit. Kefdemi, do they ban out the Void here? Or are they going to let that one through? I mean, they do have the first pick in the next phase. So if they wanted to, they could let that one through. Cybercats. What don't you want to be playing up against? Hero-wise.
Radiant team ban.
Offlane wise, maybe something again like the Timbersaw, maybe. So they actually do ban out the Magnus on Kefdemi. Okay, Terrorblade's going to be taken away here by Cybercats. Yeah, some of these illusion heroes, maybe like the Phantom Lancer or an Ursa. might be, I'm not saying Ursa's an illusion hero, but, you know, Ursa alongside it. So they
10
ban out the
seconds
Terrorblade.
remaining.
After me, what is their final ban?
5 seconds remaining.
I wonder if they ban out the Underlord. Because in the fights, the Underlord Pit of Malice with the Blood Right and a Blast Off from the Techies. Okay, they ban out the Void. So no Spirits here today. Earth Spirit isn't really that popular at the minute, and definitely not a mid lane hero either. So, cybercats. Where do they want to go? As the Lich comes out. So is this going to be a Lich Slark for Kaftami? Slark's not banned. Yeah, no, Slark's not banned. Yeah, so it could be the Lich Slark to come out here for Kaftami. So I wonder if cybercats, if they see this one coming, what they want to be picking up here in their offlane. You know, maybe they've got something up the sleeve. But yeah, in like a man mode trade, the Slark up against the Bloodseeker, the Slark's obviously going to be stealing the stats. So the Slark going to be able to get himself ahead of the Bloodseeker. So I wonder if cybercats maybe look for like the offlane Bloodseeker, pick up the Slark here as like a block pick.
Radiant team pick. Dire team.
Okay, they pick up the Shadow Demon instead, and the Puck. Some good control. What would I want to see them put in the offlane now? If this is going to be the carry, Bloodseeker. Coming up against the Slark.
10 seconds remaining.
Would you go for...
5 seconds remaining.
That is a good question. You probably want some more control still. Or... Death Prophet isn't really being played. Not in the offlane, at least.
Radiant team ban.
Templar Assassin.
Okay, they go for the TA. So it's not going to be the Slark, it's going to be the TA coming out here for Kaftami. Cybercats... Again, I mean, the Pugner is already there. Still some control. They have a decent amount of damage on the Bloodseeker, but maybe something like the Necroforce maybe here for Cybercats.
5 seconds remaining.
Can deal a lot of damage to whoever gets decrepified on Kaftami if it's going to be a defensive one. Really nice just trying to deal with the TA as well. With those refraction charges. Maybe even like a Venomancer to come out here for Cybercats. We'll see what they want to pick up. Just taking a look through. Just something that trades. Maybe, hell, maybe even like an offlane Marcy or something.
Dire team ban.
So, Cybercats.
Team ban.
And they ban out the Monkey King. As now Siren gets banned out yet by... So they are thinking this might be the offlane Bloodseeker. Okay. It'd be interesting to see the Bloodseeker coming up against what I assume is going to be... It could still be the mid-TA.
10 seconds remaining.
So then, yeah, up against the Puck, it's actually a really good matchup. You know, the Puck doesn't really have that many ways to get through the refraction charges. Cybercats here again, maybe it is going to be the carry then, like I say, the offlane Bloodseeker. So, it could still be that Slark pickup here for Kaftami. Just trying to look what else they might want to go for. Ursa, again, goes great with the Lich. You've got the slowdowns to come through from the Earthshock. Obviously, the drag back as well on the Sinister Gaze into a Frost Blast. All this while the Fury Swipes and the Overpower's going. So, Cybercats, what do they want to ban out?
Dire team ban.
Yeah, they ban out actually ban out the Marcy themselves here. Okay. And Kaftami, again, they've got a decent amount of reserve time, but they ban out the Underlord. Goes through the refraction charges. Yeah, we've already seen it. Not to a good extent, but in the first series, you know, you do get through those refraction charges fairly quickly with the Firestorm coming through. So what do they want to lane here with the, I assume, the Techies? Is it the Bloodseeker, or have they got another pick? It's going to be the Phantom Lancer coming out. Illusions, they do get through those refraction charges, going to overwhelm the TA as well. Even with the bounces coming out from the side blades. You know, they don't stand perfectly in a line here, so the TA is going to suffer once the Diffusal Blade comes out from the Phantom Lancer as well. And Kaftami, how do they want to deal with this one?
5 seconds remaining.
They've, again, a lot of reserve time here for Kaftami. Whether this is going to be the mid lane TA, I think, up against the Puck, and they are looking for another carry. They might try something a little bit out of the ordinary. But they've got themselves a minute and a half to think. What else would you want to go for? Maybe something with some cleave. Again, the Ursa, maybe a Faceless Void for the catch. Yo, the Bloodseeker can't run himself around. The Phantom Lancer's not going to be able to doppelganger himself out of the fight if they're caught in a Chronosphere. Jug, again, for the Battle Fury, that big crit as well, and the heals to come off that a little bit later on. What else? Do you go in for something like a Chaos Knight? Some illusions of his own can get the overwhelm. If you get the right grab onto anyone, your big tanky hero does a lot of damage as well with his right clicks. We'll see what Keftami actually want to pick up here. What their plan's going to be. 40 seconds left as well on this pick time. I mean, they can take some time. Like I say, they've had like a full minute and a half to think. So they don't have to rush themselves into this one, because this is, again, this is series point here on the line. So Keftami, they don't want to be risking themselves with a bad pick. Going to take the time to discuss whether you want to put this TA, whether it's going to be the carry, it's going to be the mid laner, and what they want to pick up around this one. If it is going to be the carry TA, you know, do you go back for something, maybe like a Tinker for the bouncing lasers, or Queen of Pain as well with a clear on the Sonic Wave?
You now select
Wind
your
Ranger.
heroes.
Now, which way around? Because a race... Okay, so it's going to be the race on the TA. It is going to be the carry Wind Ranger. But you're picking a Wind Ranger into a Bloodseeker, though. Unless you go for a very, very early Lincoln Sphere here, DK Focus is going to be able to ruin you with this Rupture. I don't know how much I like that. Okay, I guess it avoids the right clicks from the PA. The PL even. PA not even in this game. Looking at the wrong hero. But the Phantom Lancer as well as the Bloodseeker. But if a Rupture comes out... And I think that's who you do target down as well. You target down the Wind Ranger with the Rupture. Nesvia is going to suffer in this game. Everybody's picked the heroes. Looks like we could be ready to go. Yeah, no, I'm looking at this one. I'm thinking that Cybercats, they just have the better lineup. I don't really like this Wind Ranger pickup here from the side of Keftami. So we'll see if it is going to pay off for them. But yeah, I'm just looking at it. The Bloodseeker coming out, the Phantom Lancer coming out. Phantom Lancer being able to deal with the TA. Bloodseeker being able to deal with the Wind Ranger. And then Techie is one of the strongest supports in the game. Good control coming out from Youngji on the Puck. We'll find out how it's going to go after this video from our sponsors. And we'll be back with game number 2 right after this.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, potentially the last game of the day, Cybercats. They're looking to force it out 2-0, 1.2 to the 3.2 of Keftami. Not the longest odds we've seen today, but not the shortest either. And yeah, Cybercats proven that they've got that comeback potential, at least in the first game. So we'll see game number 2 if we're going to see a bit of a repeat here, or if Keftami, can they pull it out the back? Pugner? The wards do go down. So it's going to be a sentry, though. He was looking for it in the lane. I think he saw the techies briefly. So he's like, I'm going to put a sentry ward down here. Just between the lane to see if there's any, you know, courier seeing wards.
You might wish to retract your last move.
And this time around, you know, Keftami, they aren't going to fall for this one again here. They're keeping the Wind Ranger close to this safe lane rune to come through. But the Bloodseeker, the Shadow Demon are close. Pugner, is he going to try and go for the snatch? Surely not. As Yond is coming up, 3 seconds. Does he walk himself into this one? It could be trouble, though. The Sticky Bomb comes out. He might be able to get the rune, but is it going to cost him his life? 3 runes go the way of Keftami, but it might be first blood here. Yond to be chased downwards. That Sticky Bomb, 3 seconds away. Dark Lord, he's got that Spirit Lance in a few seconds now as well, but again, way slower than the Pugner. The Pugner could be able to walk himself away. Not risk-free, but not giving up the first blood. And immediately there as well, yeah, they have this high ground cliff ward cliff. So they see the sentry going down. Or at least they see the techies using a sentry to block this camp off. So Yon going to be able to pull out the sentry ward. Immediately get this D ward out. Mid lane, how's the Race and Young G looking? They're going to be playing at angles from each other. Young G just trying to play away from the side blade spill coming out from a Race. Yeah, chase down Yon though. Back in the bottom lane. Does he get himself away from this one? It looks like the Pugna did. Was just able to walk himself away from the harass. Coming out once again from the techies. This is bad already. A bad start for Yon. He's going to get low with these sticky bombs being spammed out by the Spirit Lancers being spammed out as well. And if he's constantly low, he's constantly going to be going to go through regen here, which means he might have to back himself up to heal himself in the fountain, which leaves Klaas and Kruto out in the cold. So we'll see what this Pugna is going to be able to do, at least a little bit early on. And Klaas and Kruto taking a lot of harass there as well from the Spirit Lance. At least Dark Lord now is looking like he's going to be out of mana. For the wand coming through. That's straight up, not even a diffusal blade here for the Phantom Lancer. He wants to go straight up into the Ags after the power treads.
I don't think so.
And yeah, I think Nesphyr's going to suffer in this lane. Once the Rupture comes out at level 6 here for DK Focus, Wind Ranger could be nowhere near this Lincoln Sphere, I do believe. And Nesphyr, he's just going to be punished for it, I think. With some big rotations in, you can set up the disruption into the Blood Right here as well with this combination with the Shadow Demon. So it is a big ask from the side of Kefdemi to be able to win more than one of these lanes. Power Shot comes through, the Force Major is going to go down, Blood Right will connect. First Blood goes away Kefdemi like last time. DK Focus though, going for some harass onto Nesphir. Nesphir, these illusions, turning back onto Nesphir. But not enough for the Thirst to chase down here from the Bloodseeker. Yeah, the Bloodseeker, 3-4 last hits above the Wind Ranger already in the lane. Although, Phantom Lancer not having the greatest of times either. 2.5 minutes in. That's a big chunk of last hits to be missing out on. Blast Off comes through. Did they get the kill onto the Doom on the bottom lane now as well? Where's that Spirit Lance? They're going to try and go for this kill onto Klaas and Kruto. Klaas and Kruto trying to get himself away, but no! Ducalis will be able to get it. Yon, does he get the revenge? He could be taking tower shots from this. Ducalis will go down. Dark Lord immediately picks up the kill to the Pugna. And he might even be able to get this Nether Ward here as well for a little bit of extra gold. No, it does wear off. But really good pickup there for the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer, he's going to get some free last hits here now as well. Gets himself this heal in Lotus. Really good pickup there for the Phantom Lancer. Mid lane, how's Young G looking? Falling behind, yeah. Not the easiest lanes in the world for the Puck. Because of this refraction charge, you have no way to burn through it as a Puck. I guess until you get yourself a Witchblade. You know, the extra attack speed's nice. You've got the burn to come through as well. With the 0.75, you're in every second. Or is it every second? Is it every... Yeah, every second for 4 seconds. So that, yeah, oh, it will take the 4 seconds, but I suppose you're going to be able to get the right clicks through that there as well. So you will be able to burn through those refracting charges a little bit quicker than 4 seconds. Dark Lord, though, he's got himself the salve underneath the tier 1 tower. Will be able to heal himself up. Just going to juggle his items, get the most out of this regen here as well. The healing coming through from the tier 1. You know, you can't discount that. Because Dark Lord's going to benefit from that. Sakuto taking some damage. The Blood Red comes through now as well. Are they going to take the kill into the Wind Range? He's going to be silenced off, but he already got the Wind Run. So even with the Shadow Poison taken through here, Nesphir, does he go down? In fact, DK Fogus, it's going to be the power shot. It misses though, and the chase down DK Fogus, as well as Force Major, going to be able to get 2 kills maybe. DK Fogus underneath the tier 1. Even with the 1 charge is coming through the Blood Right. DK Fogus, though, taking these tower shots, not going to be able to toggle them off. So will just back himself away, and at least the Lich lives. Focus will be able to heal himself up. Dark Lord gets himself this Nether Ward. Okay, Nether Blast coming out here on the Phantom Lancer. Has those 10-1 charges. How's Ducalis looking in terms of build? So no Taser to come out. 2 points into the Sticky Bomb, 1 into the Blast Off. Young G needs a rotation into the mid lane. They need to get it to a point where either Dark Lord or DK Fogus is going to feel comfortable, and at the minute DK Fogus and Dark Lord, both of them don't really feel comfortable letting the supports rotate into the mid lane. But this Puck is suffering. Yawns. He's trying to play around with this Nether Ward in wherever he can hide it here. You know, just trying to make life a little bit easier. Shadow Demon TP's in. Young G Taking the refraction, right-clicks with the side blade as well. It does stack up that damage. And Young G, again, he got a full battle charge coming through from the Shadow Demon, I think. Blast off comes through, bottom lane, connects onto 2. Do they get the kill into Classic Crypto? Classic Crypto once again slowed down now was that Spirit Lance. He's got it up in 5. But is he going to be able to get the kill? He will be able to, even without the Spirit Lance now as well. He does have the mana for it after the 1 charges come through. Yond, he gets the kill to Decrepify, but that just puts him in the bad books here for the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer chase down, but Yond will be able to get himself away. And, okay, fair enough. Phantom Lancer, though, they're still able to get the kill onto the Doom. Traded out for the techies. Top lane. DK Frog trying to put some pressure onto Nesphere. Yeah, Dark Lord. Straight into the axe, it seems like. Not even going to be going to the Diffuser Blade off the bat. Which, surprising to me, because I think once this Vanguard's out for Class Naruto, it does get a little bit harder. But Phantom Lancer, he just wants the Spirit Lance bounce twice. Top lane, DK Focus, level 5. His supports have moved off here, so he is going to be level 5, but he has himself a Vanguard. Turns himself back around. How close to that level 6 is he, though? Not going to be close. The Bloodright comes out here. Nesphere, power shot before he gets silenced. Not going to be enough to get the kill onto the Bloodseeker, though. Bloodseeker has himself a healing Lotus, trying to get cheeky, trying to come up here for, but Lich is getting close, so he gets it underneath the tower. Where's that Frost Blast from the Lich? From a Frost Blast into a power shot, doesn't matter. DK Focus. A little bit stronger now with the Thirst. Just getting some health back. And XP runes go there the way they should. Both supports from both sides. Going to be benefiting there from a Wisdom rune each. Bottom lane, once again. Classic Cruto has that Vanguard now as well. Dark Lord, what damage can he do to this Doom? Because he's going to have that damage block coming through mid lane. How's Young G doing in terms of last? It's net worth-wise. He's only about 500 gold behind. In fact, it's even worse for the Wind Ranger. He's going to be about 600 gold behind the Phantom Lancer. And the Phantom Lancer just having a really good time in this lane. And again, once the DK Focus, he has hit 6. He has that Rupture out now. They even go to Astigore with it. Astigore going to be chased down. The Rupture comes through. Lich on the high ground. He's just going to go for this Watcher here now as well. He will go down. Try to deny himself to the neutrals. But DK Focus will be able to get the kill in the end. Trap, Young G still gets the Invis rune. He's even going to be able to dodge off the shot with a phase shift. But yeah, I mean, especially with this Rupture being, what, 60 seconds cooldown, 75 seconds cooldown at level 1. Wind Ranger going to be into the Maelstrom, so not even going to go to the Lincoln Sphere right off the bat. Wants that farming tool to help her out here. Mid lane, though. Netherwards, Decrep comes out. Phase shift still going to be there as well. Should be able to get the last couple of hits here. Couldn't even get the deny here, Yond. His own Netherward. That feels bad. Bottom lane, Wind Ranger, he's used the Twin Gate to come towards this bottom lane. They see all these supports in the mid lane, though, so it might be a Phantom Lancer being... Oh, he's going to come right back up to the top lane. Yeah, the Phantom Lancer hid himself away. Never mind. There's going to be Wind Ranger just diving himself right back towards this bottom lane now as well. Doom, does he have his ultimate? He's level 6, but he doesn't. Now the Focus Fire comes out onto the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer, can he get himself away? He's going to try and just buy some time as well. It's going to be Doppelganger coming through. Did he get the kill onto the Wind Ranger? Bloodseeker, he's moving himself down. Where's that Rupture? 1 second away. He's going to be able to throw it onto Nesphere. Nesphere, though, Dark Lord, he's away. Power shot comes through. It's going to be off the mark here. Classic Crypto getting the chase down. Do get the kill. Disruption onto the Wind Ranger. The illusions coming through. Nesphere, though, taking a lot of damage since the gaze. He get the drag back with Nesphere. Can he get himself away? The Rupture will be wearing off, but it doesn't matter. The Dream Cold comes through. The Orb's going to be there now as well. Lich, he gets cleaned up. Young G with the double kill. Just what he needed after going down so far in this mid lane. Doom comes through onto the Puck, but the Puck, is it going to be enough damage to get the kill here? I don't think they have any heals, so the Puck's just going to hang around. He won't go down to the Doom.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And yeah, okay. BL moves himself into the mid lane. So what was that? That was a Wind Ranger and a Lich for a Shadow Demon and a Phantom Lancer. It was an even trade, and an even trade is a good trade here for the side of Kef to me. With him being slightly behind. Alright, let's see. Phantom Lancer, if you want it, he has the goal to get the recipe here for the Diffuser Blade. Is he just straight up into this Axe? Okay, yeah, no, it looks like he does want that. He's sending his courier over to the secret shop to get this point. No, it's the Bloodseeker's courier. Never mind. So we'll see which way he goes for this one, Phantom Lancer. Did he buy up the Ograx there? He did. He bought up the Ograx. Okay, much more survivability coming through. Strength going to be nice for him here. Ducalis just getting a free lane as a techies. Yeah, okay. They might be able to get the Lich rotation onto the techies here. You know, Wind Ranger's going to come down. Shackle doesn't latch. Netsphere, though, even with the disarm, the power shot comes through. Ducalis, he's going to go for the TP. Was that Infernal Blade? Did he get there in time? He doesn't. Oh, he was mid-swing. It was like millimeters. If techies was a little bit taller, it would have connected and got the kill. I know that's not how it worked, but still. He just ducks underneath it, gets himself out with a TP. 100% calculated there for the techies.
Dire's top tower is
And
under
now on the
attack.
top lane, Cybercats might be able to put pressure onto this tier 1 tower, twin gate themselves down to the bottom lane, and maybe can test back up these 3 heroes here from the side of Keftami.
Dire's top
Fortification's
tower
going to be
is
used.
under attack.
Look at this, bottom lane now as well. They're going to try and make a move onto the Doom. Doom does he try and get himself away from this one. The techies and the Phantom Lance are moving in. PL, how's he
Radiant's
looking?
middle tower
Got
has fallen. Dire's top tower
either
has
150
fallen.
gold before he gets himself
Radiant's
the
bottom tower
Staff of
is
Wizardry,
under attack.
or 300 and a bit gold before he gets himself a point booster. Sells off that branch, maybe. Or just puts it in his backpack. Fight might be breaking out. Bottom lane, Rupture comes through onto the Doom. Classic Krutok can get himself away from this one. He does have the Doom to turn it around to the Bloodseeker. The Bloodseeker now as well. Chainfrost will bounce around, but do you have enough damage to get the kill? Chainfrost is still going here. Ducalis, he's going to go down. Youngji has to back himself away. The Doom though, the Bloodseeker wants to chase. Power Shot comes out. Dark Lord, one more right click will be able to get the kill to Asgore. Shackle, it latches on to the Phantom Lance. So really well done. The Doom's worn off. Bloodright comes through. Yon, does he get himself away from this one? He does. With that Tumblr's Toy, just able to move himself away. And now the Dream Call here onto the Wind Range. The Wind Range is out of mana. As soon as that silence was off though, tried to get off. He did get off the Wind Run, but the magic damage, it was just too much. So again, a 3-for-1 trade. Cybercats absolutely loving that. And now the Phantom Lance are right back into the mid lane. TA did TP down here to try and back up his teammates. And how's it looking? 1.05 to the 7 of Keftami. So nearly flat odds here for Cybercats.
A prize.
And how far away is this Ags here for the Phantom Lancer? Ooh, about 500 gold. Yeah, just under 500 gold, about 400 gold now before he's going to be able to pick this one up, PL. Ducalis, Sticky Bomb's coming through. He's just going to try and disrupt the farm of the Doom, but the Doom moves himself away. Young G has not caught up to the TA. The TA is still top net worth, and when you're able to move yourself into the Ancients, you know, get these Ancient stacks out. Yeah, but the Rupture comes out, a race. Does he get himself away from this one? The Bloodright, the Reverse Drain comes out from Yond. Silence will be here as Templar Assassin stands his ground. They're going to go for this one. The Drain onto the Techies now. Techies going to get himself away. There is no Doom. It's not available just yet. There's still 44 seconds. DK Focus gets the TP. Ducalis with the blast off. Is he going to be able to move himself out? No. Plastic Crystal gets the chase down. He's just going to be able to get the kill with the Mana Burn now as well. They do take down the Shadow Demon. Chainfrost, though, used for that one. Well, this is going on. The bind space for Dark Lord just to continue farming up here. And this is going to be the courier stopping it off at the secret shop. Being able to pick up the Ag Scepter. And then the Diffuser Blades for the Phantom Lancer to come out next into a Manta style. Yep, loving this, loving this, loving this. And then a heart afterwards. Dark Lord. He just feels confident. You know, he knows he doesn't have to join in all the time with his teammates, so he can just play it back. Move himself away here. You know, doesn't have to commit to go into Diffuser Blade and then looking to fight with his teammates first here. Speaking about fighting, do they get the kill? Do they get a rotation here? Because there's a trap going down. I think DK Focus, he was in the middle of that Rupture animation, but Wind Ranger just a little bit too far away. As Dark Lord just continues to farm. That's looking quite nice. Young G, did he want to go for this one? The Sinister Gaze, did he have anything to shackle? Nope, doesn't matter. He's got the orb, he's got the jump. He's got his life in his own hands. Now Phantom Lancer going to be able to give himself that Blade of Alacrity coming out here. Just Classic Naruto. How's he looking? The Octarine Core before the Hand of Midas here for the Doom. No, it's not. He's got the Hand of Midas. It's just on cooldown. And yeah, Octarine's going to make that a little bit better. 67.5 seconds on the Hand of Midas, 45 seconds on the Devour cooldown. Should, you know, accelerate his farm a lot more. I mean, he's top of the net worth anyway, so how much he really needs that acceleration? I mean, the Oxyrene Core is just nice for the ultimate on the Doom. Before he gets himself to the level 20, before he gets that, was it minus 35 second cooldown on the level 20 talent here for the Doom. We might see a rotation. Oh no, the Purger comes out to Netsphere. Netsphere is going to be sound stuff. Do they have enough to get the kill? They absolutely do. They blow up this Wind Ranger. And once again, Netsphere, what is he, 1, 4, and 2 in this game. He's going to go into that Lincoln Sphere, but it cannot come soon enough. With the amount of damage, the amount of control coming through here, they just get the cleanup onto the Wind Ranger once again. 12 to 8. It's still in favor of Kestami in terms of net worth, though, here. Dark Lord, I mean, I think this is because of the Doom. You've got a Doom, and you've got less than 1,000 net worth difference in your favor. And you've got a TA as well. TA is going to be able to, you know, efficiently farm these stacks. Going towards the Desolator. Dragonlance is out now as well. Blink Dagger is going to be about 700, if no, 900 all the way. But yeah, you've still got the Phantom Lancer keeping up. You've got the Bloodseeker making pace. And the Fusel Blade for the Phantom Lancer. 50 gold away. 50 gold out for PL here. And he doesn't even really need to get involved with the rest of his team. He's, you know, Cybercats aren't being put under pressure. He's not losing, it's not like they're losing massive fights. He's going to be able to get this diff blade out, and if he wants to, then just start throwing up onto the Asher to go towards his Panther style. He shouldn't feel pressured, but maybe the kill on the Bloodseeker might pressure them a little bit here.
Is under attack.
And so Cybercats, just reminding them they can't take it lightly. Yeah, they can't, you know, just think, we're ahead a little bit, we're going to be able to breeze this one. Because really, technically, they're only ahead on kills. Not actually in terms of net worth. Levels might be a different story. What's the level difference here? Netsphere at level 9 to the level 13 of the Dark Lord. TA level 15 to the 12 of Young G. Okay, so Erase keep him ahead of Dark Lord, and Erase is kind of like the true position 1 here. So it's more favorable to compare, or it's more right to compare Erase to the PL. And Young G towards Netsphere. Netsphere 2 levels behind, and Dark Lord 2 levels behind. So it evens out, kind of. Top lane, they're going to be able to get the kill onto Yons. No way he gets himself out of this one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What else can he do here? PL again with the Diffusal Blade. Does he group up with his team? They're smoking up. They're going to go for a Twin Gate jump on the side of Cybercats. They ping out. They know where this Lich is. Yeah, he's going to stop out for the Lotus Fruit. Shows himself on this ward just before the ward ticks down now as well. Literally just before it fades. So the 3-man smoke coming through, but it might only be the Lich that we find out now as well. Yeah, Lich is going to be able to drop his wards, but the jump comes through. They get the silence. Should be able to get the kill onto Lich before he even gets that Chain Frost out. And he should be able to get the D-ward off now as well. Even taking down a trap for good measure. Netsphere once again, he's purged. Still won't be able to go towards that link until they have any way they do. They have the disruption for the banishment, stopping this TP, and now Netsphere, he's straight up dead. And they want to fight with this. What? They don't have the purge up, it's on cooldown now, but apart from that, they have all their ultimates. Sakuto going to try, the Dream Call comes in. They might have the lockdown onto the Doom. They even see the reverse drain coming through now, so Yon, he could be in trouble. Yon trying to run himself away from this one. The Rupture comes through. They get the kill onto Class Sakuto and onto Yon. Cybercats, they're ready to 5-man. They're saying, okay, you want to go for a TA, you want to go for a Wind Ranger? We're going to 5-man you. Maybe even look towards the Roshan. Now 30 seconds before he moves down to the bottom lane. So maybe they just go for a little bit of farm, use these Twin Gates, and meet Roche down in the bottom part of the map. Speaking about Twin Gates, I think we see the Lich. The Lich gets the Watcher. Gets that blind off here. DK Focus. Going towards the Heaven's Halberd. Going to be great up against both the Wind Ranger and the TA here, this Bloodseeker, if he gets this Heaven's Halberd, which, yeah, Vanguard couldn't come through. Sanj going to be the next thing that he picks up. They're going to go for a 3-man smoke, though. Dark Lord, Ducalis, DK Focus, all the Ds. You know, it's going to be a 3D gank coming out from the side of Cybercats.
Dire are scanning.
we'll see if Kaftomy, if it's really going to jump off the screen at them when its rotations happen. But they're going to try and go for their own Tormentor. Yons gets himself the shard. Okay, that's a little bit of net worth here for the Pugner, which not necessarily a great thing, but they might see. No, they're not going to cross the river here. Kaftomy grouping up. Wind Ranger not there though. 4-man smoke comes out. Is it going to be better than a 3D smoke gang coming out from Dakar? They're going to be able to hit this. How's they get the jump on the backlines now as well? Dream Cold comes through the blast off. They're going to be able to get another stun. Lich, Chain Frost. It's not going to bounce to anything. They get the kill onto Lich. Now Force and Joy is going to be taken care of by the Wind Ranger. But Classic Cruto pops the BKB. The Stance comes out here onto the Phantom Lantern with the Doom. And he's just going to try and, you know, just carry on going through this one. Get back into the fight once it wears off. They've taken down 3. Back coming through from Yon, but the Wind Ranger's dead. Do you want to carry on chasing now as well? The Sticky Bone won't latch. Classic Cruto gets silenced. DK Focus. You want to chase. They got the Diffusal Blade slow now as well onto the Doom. They want to go for Yon first now as well. Yon taking a lot of damage coming through from the Phantom Lantern. Phantom Lantern's going to be able to get the kill. And on the backline, Classic Cruto goes down. The TA, only one not to go down because he just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Really good play there from, and again, the target priority coming out from cybercats, knowing that they've got the slowdown onto the Doom. His BKB's down, he's not going anywhere, and they were able to get the kill off onto 4 heroes as the Phantom Lancer just charges forward there.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under attack.
yeah, they're even going to be able to get a tier 1 tower out of this one. This is going to be the Phantom Lancer's Manta style coming out to him once that tower goes down. He's going to have the gold coming through in. Oh, he's a little bit short. If they want to get the jump onto the race, though, that's a way to get the gold here. A race might show. Trap gets popped. Shield Run's going to be there. But Young G still going to bottle this one up. As the puck is going over towards an E-Blade. Or at least... yeah, no, E-Blade to come out here. He's already got the Kaya. He's going towards that Ghost Scepter and the recipe. Yeah, Phantom Manta, that's the Manta style out. And now into the Skadi here now as well. How's the TA looking in terms of items though?
Dire's
Wants the
middle
Butterfly.
tower is under
Okay,
attack.
got the Desolator, got the Blink Dagger, got the Dragon Lance. It's not going to be the full Hurricane Pike here for a race. He wants to go into the Butterfly. He's got enough in about 300 gold for the Eagle Song as well. So he's going to be about, what's he? He's about 1,600 short in terms of gold to be able to get this full Butterfly out. But when you've got 2 right clickers like the Phantom Lancer and the Bloodseeker here, it is a quite good pickup to get.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Let's
attack.
see. How's DK Focus looking here? He's got that Heaven's Harvard out already. This is going to be great in these fights. Again, up against the TA, up against the Wind Ranger. 23 minutes in. It's a 4k net worth lead here. And this is, again, surprising that they've been able to keep pace with the Doom, with the Hand of Midas Devour Octarine. You've got the TA farm and the stacks. I know the Phantom Lancer does quick farm out, but just the fact that they've kept pace overall in terms of net worth, this just shows how well cybercats are doing. Because without the Doom TA, if it was like an Underlord and, I don't know, the Void Spirit, something like that, I think they'd be about 7 or 8k ahead here on the side of cybercats. So, yeah, the fact that Kaftomy aren't that far ahead. Takalis, Sticky Bomb comes through. Doesn't latch onto the Doom. Dive comes in now as well from the puck, just to clear off that creep wave.
Illusion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, cybercats just waiting out. The Roche respawns. Yeah, no big deal. They just wait for the big man to come back, and now Dark Lord straight into this pit. Wait, no. Did they take Roche on the first time? They didn't know, did they? The games are just running into each other here. I thought we might have already seen the Roshan going down, but we haven't. So this is going to be the first one. And yeah, no real way for Kefty to stop this from being taken in. Cybercats, with this Aegis, I expect them to go for another fight here, another 5-man group up. How's the Phantom Lancer looking? Going towards Skadi. He's got himself one ultimate orb. Yeah, that's quite nice. Aegis comes out as well. And then into a Nullify for the Phantom Lancer, so he is going to be able to purge off the Wind Run on the Wind Ranger. The refraction charges cannot be dispelled, so you just have to go through those the old-fashioned way. And with the illusions, you are going to be able to right-click those quite quickly. A race. They're grouping up. They're looking for a fight here. putting some pressure. The Nether Ward is down, but the illusion's coming through from the Phantom Lancer. They're not even going to be bothered about this one. They want to go for the tier 2 tower now. Trap gets popped, so the silence comes out for the Phantom Lancer. He'll be able to get himself away from that after the silence wears off. Doppelganger comes through and yeah, Erase. Yes, that's a fresh set here of those refraction charges. Third down, 13 seconds. He's only got one left. But they are going to shift targets here. Dream Coil comes out. Wind Ranger gets stunned out. Lincoln Sphere gets broken. Netsphere can he get himself away from this one. Taking a lot of damage. Classic Cruto might be able to come in, but the phase shift. Jump in now as well. The phase shift is still going. The Doom, did he have enough to get the kill? They do. They take down Netsphere, and it looks like Classic Cruto, he's going to be overwhelmed. He is going to be taken down. Cannot get the Doom off. He is dead. 50 seconds. Now the chase down comes on to Yon. Yon, could he get him? She's probably going to be slowed down. They have the reveal with Dud. And this is going to be the death of Yon. Yon, no way away there. Tier 2 tower in the mid lane will be pressured out from cybercats and health. I wonder if they stop here. 3 heroes dead on the side of Captain for at least 30 seconds. No buybacks here as well. They're going to go for tier 3s. Surely they're going to go for tier 3s. Trap gets popped. Doesn't affect Dark Lord. Dark Lord going to take a couple of right clicks, but again, as this ages now for the next 3.5 minutes. What damage can they do to this tier 3 tower before the Wind Ranger, before the Doom, before the Pugman come back alive? Fortification will be used. Okay, they get it down to 2/3 health gone. Do they want to fake back? Is this going to be a reset here? Trap doesn't get cleaned up. Does anyone have a gem? Yeah, on Young G. Okay. Yon, mate. He's going to be backing up his teammates, but have they gone a little bit too far here? No, Bloodseeker's TP'd himself away. Just the Phantom Lancer illusions left to try and deal with, but the drain comes through. Infernal Blade on the other one. So, Ducalis, Young G, just giving it the straight up leave. Ward's going to be dropped here as well. Bloodseeker is looking for some farm. What's he going to be going towards? He's got himself his Octarine as well. They're going to see him coming through this twin gate. They're going to be able to stack up for this one. Bloodseeker's made a bit of a mistake here, bottom lane, but they may be thinking this might be a bait in. And they don't go for the kill onto DK Focus as he comes through the twin gate. Everybody else from the side of Cybercat smoked up. They're looking for this wrap. Erase. Never mind. Mr. Carlos looking to push in. This wrap, is it still going to pay off? Just look to again continue putting pressure onto the mid lane with the Phantom Lancer. Dark Lord, how's he looking? Nullifier going to be the next item. Skadi is out. Ooh, do they find the Doom here? Backlines, Classic Cruto. Looks like they didn't have the vision to see him. Meanwhile, the Wind Ranger, Twin Gate, do they have the vision? They didn't have the high ground vision there. They might have seen him coming through from the Watcher. So that is going to be the Dream Coil down here. Netsphere trying to run himself away. 70 seconds on that Dream Coil. They could still bluff it. Yeah, they need a way to break the Lincolns. I suppose the Heaven's Harvard does it for the Bloodseeker. Just to make sure he can still get that Rupture off onto the Wind Ranger.
Okay.
Gonna see the group up again. No Dream Call. Gonna be down 40 seconds. Do they want to go for the jump onto this one? A race. He gets caught out. The Doom on the back line, so jumps onto the Puck, and the Puck he's already used his big spell, so this is just gonna be a little bit of damage coming through from the Puck. Chain Frost will bounce out now as well. Classic Cruto trying to get himself away from this one. The Chain Frost carries on going. How long has that Aegis got left? 40 seconds to get the kill onto the Doom. The buyback comes through from the Wind Ranger now as well. They get the chase down. They get the kill onto the Lich, and they might be able to get this dieback onto the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger gonna be slowed down. The evade comes out with the Wind Run, but they're gonna be able to chase him down after the fact. DK Focus, Lincoln Sphere is gonna be broken. He's already used that Rupture once again. The Shackles, it gets lashed back onto 2 heroes now. But it looks like the side of Cybercats, they want to go for a runaway here. TA do the damage onto DK Focus. DK Focus, can he get himself away? He's going to try and go for the TP, but the Shackle, it will be there. Bloodseeker will go down. Gem on the deck. Okay, just gets procced by PL. You don't want to go 4v1, mate, but he's got no way to get himself away from this one. He's going to be silenced. He's going to be locked down. They get this kill. They get a... Was that a full 5, man? It wasn't. The Techies gets himself away, right? Yeah, so the Techies gets himself out. He did force out buybacks from the Doom as well as the Wind Ranger. So in a minute, you're going to have this reset coming up. You're going to be able to go again, and if you get the jump, you get the kills. Like I say, you have the ultimates.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
All the Force Majeure loses double gems.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, that was, even though they lost 4 heroes, they picked up 3, forced out 2 buybacks. That's still a good fight for cybercats. They lost it on their side of the map as well.
Radiant's top tower.
So, overall, even though they lost 4, technically 5 with the Aegis, but even though they lost that team fight, they still forced out a good couple of objectives, and if they want to go again, once the PL's back up, I mean, I wonder if you wait for the nullify here, but you force these buybacks out. You've not used yours that they know of, because you don't have it on the Phantom Lancer for another 100 gold. Nearly 900 gold away from Bloodseeker. At least the Puck has this. How close is he? He's got the gold now. In about... No, he's got the gold to come through here, Young G. If he wants this Lincoln's, just straight up buy out for it. Just, you know, don't save for the buyback. And it looks like that's what he's doing. He's sending his courier to the secret shop. So, yeah, the Lincoln's to him is way more important, especially with these Dooms coming out and focusing him down here.
There'd be a mushroom
Where'd he
cloud.
go?
Everywhere.
This Puck. Yeah, he's going to use his buyback gold here for this. Nobody has buybacks. A couple of them are close. Like the Shadow Demon's not too far off, 150 gold. Lich is 115 gold. And that will tick down over the next, minute or so. But overall... okay, PL. He's got his. And again, I wonder if he saves this. Because he will be able to push his bottom lane out here with the Phantasm... the Phantom Lancer illusions. It's warm. It's been a fairly long day. It's more the warmth than anything. It is warm here. What are we up to now? 29 degrees, and I can't have my fan on because it comes across the mic.
Dire are
I've got 2
scanning.
screens going. I've got the webcam light on me as well. I am melting like a wax figure under a heat lamp. But you don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about the Dota and not why I'm making a couple of mistakes. Bloodseeker is going to be going back to a Lincoln Sphere of his own. Puck. Does he want to go for... wait for the buyback now? The Phantom Lancer's keeping it. I mean, I say he's keeping this. He's waiting until he's got the gold for the Sacred Relic. If he sells off this magic wand, he should have the gold for the Sacred Relic if he wants to just straight up buy out. Get that extra 55 damage here on the PL. They might even be waiting for Roshan. Roshan! It is a... Again, he's just going to be back alive now. And into the pit, I think they want to go. They've got themselves a minute and 44 seconds here, cybercats, to take this one. Yeah, and into the pit they go. This time it will be the second Roshan. So Aegis and Cheese available for them. How quickly can they get through this one? And are Keftomy going to realise this is being done? No, they're on their side of the map. They're not even making their way over to the Twin Gate. So Roshan. It's going to be a big pickup here, I think, as they do take this one down. It's, yeah, they get themselves an Aegis and a Cheese. So, who took the Cheese? Okay, Focus is going to go back for the Cheese. This is, again, it's another good setup. Again, the buybacks that are down, you've got 3 minutes on those. I think you've got to play around this advantage here. Techie's, he's got his buyback in 84 gold as well. You've got to make something happen with this, I'm pretty sure.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Did you see the win range yet? No, the win range is going to be able to get the TP away. Where have they got the most damage on the tier? Well, there's still a tier 2 tower in the top lane, so I think this is the next objective here for Cybercats. Coming through. The ward, he tries to get the drain off.
Top tower is
Yeah,
under
it's setting
attack.
up here. The Bloodright comes out into the tree, so they are going to be able to see this now. The ward's cleaning it up here now as well. A little bit of a Brucey bonus coming out for the Phantom Lancer. 80 gold, better than a kick in the head.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And yeah, with this Aegis, double catapult wave going to spawn, but that is a ways away, so I wonder if they just posture here in this top lane.
Dire's top tower
Try and do what they
is
can.
under
The lane is
attack.
going to push in. The Frost Shield comes out. Bloodright on the back lines. They're not even hunting for this tower. that is a setup for the pretense of they're looking for a team fight here, even on the high ground on the die side of the map. Lord, that drain still not in range. Just miscalculating the range on that one. Dark Lord with his Aegis wants to carry on going. The shackle won't latch. Doppelganger does come out. So now Classic Kuto gets a jump in, but Dark Lord once again, he's going to be away. What is going on? The mid lane could be forced in on the Radiant side, so they're not going to be overcommitting here on the side of Cybercats. Catapult Wave, Erase, just going to be able to straight up clean this one up. They've done a little bit more chip damage to these tier 3 towers. Oh, if they find out... Do they have any vision here? The jump up, Dark Lords. The pings come through. The Wind Ranger was close to going up onto the sky ground, but won't be spotted out. Where is that? Did he change his mind on the Nullifier on the Phantom Monster? It looks like he did. Gonna go back for the Bloodthorn instead. Wendy? Did they get it? Lincoln's Sphere's gonna be broken now as well. Lich away with a Glimmer Cape. And yeah. I mean, they are starting to siege this base down. You've got the Doom trying to do what he can to split push. Just take the pressure off this top lane. But the Phantom Lands are going to skip this wave, put the pressure right back onto it, and let these lanes push in. It's only the bottom lane here from the die that's pushing out. And Keftomy, well, they're not even going to get this because Decalis just moves himself back. Wind Ranger moving down the lane. Does he want to try and get the pick off onto the techies? If the techies overextends, but the Lich, he might be caught out. Did they have the reveal? They do. The Sentry Ward's going to be down now as well. Asgore is going to try and get the TP away, but they got the kill. Disruption comes out as well as the Dream Coil. Just making sure they get the kill onto this Lich. Lich, though, does have the buyback. Dead for 48 seconds. Cybercats, once again, just continue to siege this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the Illusion's coming through, trying to do what he can, but they are going to be drained away by the Pugna, as it looks like Dark Lord shifts focus over to the tier 3 on the top. Fortification will be used. Wind Ranger is going to come back with the TP. Dark Lord gets low. A minute and a half on the Aegis. There is no heart on the Phantom Lancer, so he's going to be down on this health and mana for a while. But again, they're chipping away at these two tier 3 towers here with Illusions coming in from the Phantom Lancer. Slowly whittling down the tier 3 towers. Phantom Lancer, he's going to have that regen coming through from the Aegis if he doesn't use it in the next minute. So can, again, just continue to put this pressure on. Dark Lord just using these illusions. Pushing it in. Does he want to use the Manta Style? Or is he just keeping... No, he's using the Manta Style now as well. Asgore, again, he's going to be slowed down. Did he have the real heal? They do. They have the damage. They're going to be able to get the kill. Lich, again, buyback 50 seconds down, though, if he doesn't want to use it. And again, the Phantom Lancer comes in, using these illusions on the mid lane push. Trap will be popped, but it doesn't matter. They want to come straight up into this tier 3 tower with the illusions. And closer and closer, this tier 3 tower gets going down. Will finally be broken here by the Phantom Lancer illusions. They don't even need to commit with a hero. Do they want to go for more? I mean, the tier 3 tower on the bottom lane, it's not taking a lot of damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
so
attack.
they might move themselves. I mean, the Aegis have been reclaimed, right? Yeah. So Roshan at least 2.5 minutes away, this big man, before he's back up. What's the timing on that as well? It could be a long one. It could be another night Roshan. Ooh, did they get the jump? They're going to be able to get themselves onto the Wind Ranger now as well. The Lincoln Sphere gets broken. The Doom comes through from the Doom onto the fans. It doesn't matter, onto the Puck. The Puck will go down here. You can kill the Wind Ranger, trying to do what he can with the Wind Run, but the damage, it will still be enough. The right click's coming through, and even the Doom won't be able to keep himself alive thanks to the right clicks coming through from Dark Lord, from the damage coming through from Force Majeure there as well.
Okay.
Wind Ranger dead for a minute and a half. This is a big opening, even with the Puck being down. This might be the opening that Cybercats need to maybe take a second tier 3. Just going to keep the illusions from the Phantom Lancer on that Manta Style pushing into the base. And that's going to be the creep wave completely taken care of here as well. He's got that Bloodthorn out on the Phantom Lancer. So there could be another way to break the Lincoln Sphere, or just straight up go onto the Templar Assassin. C8, no Manta style, no way to purge. Well, I suppose he does have the BKB. They want to go for more now as well. The damage coming through onto the Pugna. The Pugna will be forced to walk himself away. The Rupture comes out and Erase has to walk himself out of the Bloodlight. This will open up the racks. Fortification comes out now. The Chain Frost bouncing around. Dark Lord going to take it to the base. Mantel, it pops back to the Illusions. So he should be able to take down at least his range racks here in the mid lane. DK Focus though. Lotus Orb comes out. Erase going to try and get the jump in to get the silence off. Can they get the kill? And now his BKB doesn't have the mana for it. He's going to try and use the refresh coming through here. Do we have enough to get the kill into Erase? Erase is going to get pretty darn low. But they do force out another buyback on the Doom. Classic Cruto trying to chase down here. Dark Lord able to get himself away from this one. Can turn around with Bloodthorn once again. They're chasing an illusion. No, it's not the real one. He's going to be able to come back under the backlines now as well. The illusion spawning out. Classic Cruto. The Doom has one off. Yon's going to go down. Can they go for even more DK Focus on the chase? Has that Rupture in 1 second. Might be able to go. Dream Call comes through from the Puck now as well. They have the lockdown. Wind Range is going to come for the backstab. But who's going to be stabbing who in the back as it looks like the runaway? Dark Lord is cleaning up DK Focus. They have the silence off. They have the disarm onto the TA. This is going to be game number 2. Well, the buyback here, so we'll not call it just yet. We'll respect the buyback. The damage onto the tier 4. Cybercats are not stopping. He already got the dieback on the Doom now as well. They're going to be able to go into the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger Lincoln Sphere gets broken now. BKB is out. Trying to do what he can. It doesn't matter. The damage will be there. They're going to get the GG. Cybercats in 2. We'll be able to take this final series of the day. And yeah, Kestami just not able to stand up to the punishment. And I think that's them. Yeah, they're going to be 0-2 here. The Cybercats get their first win on the board. So in the table, Team Sibe, Kestami, whichever way they want to pronounce it, or whichever team name they're going with, will be 0-2 now. That is not a great start here, especially because 3 losses could see you relegated. And Team Sibe, they need to book up their ideas. I don't even think they really... The first game, they did have a good start, but in that second game, I think that was all Cybercats. So that is going to be it for the day, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be back in a couple of days with more Eastern European action on the Monday and the Tuesday, and Hurry Freak will be joining me there as well. So for now, we're going to be saying goodbye, and we'll see you on the Monday. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday.